Hi, my name is PA Clarke. I am a facial aesthetic specialist and pioneer in facial rejuvenation using the best products and the latest techniques to keep my patients happy. We will be talking about facial beauty and what is possible with non-surgical facial rejuvenation. At Diamondworks Med Spa, we deliver amazingly natural, life-changing results. We help you consider what's possible and work with anyone wanting to reverse the visual signs of aging. But best of all, our results last. Today, we are embarking on a very important topic. Are you being heard? You must be heard if you're discussing whether you want your treatment and your final results to be what you are looking for. So let's get at it. First is there a willingness on your injector's part to look at your photos? Now, when you go for facial aesthetics or rejuvenation, you want to make sure that your doctor, your PA, your nurse practitioner is looking at the areas that you are discussing. If you point to your cheeks or if you just say cheeks, there's so many parts of the cheeks that you need to show sometimes what you're really looking for. So make sure you have a few pictures that demonstrate to your injector what you want to have done. If your injector is unwilling to look at your phone pics, you are not in the right place and you will not be heard. Now remember, you must be heard, you must be understood. We live in a diverse community or diverse world actually. And what happens is so many cultures come together that we're not always on the same page. And the one thing that speaks 1,000 words is a photograph. So take your photographs with you, show your injector, make sure they're understanding what you want to have done with your cheeks, lips, brows, nose, chin, anything that you want to have done. Second is, are you being understood? Now I discussed this briefly, where are you being understood means, are you using the same language? Are you speaking the same and is your injector understanding you the same? Now, if you say, for example, I want a sharp nose, what does that mean? What does a sharp nose means? Number one, you need to use pics to demonstrate what you mean by a sharp nose. You should also be pointing and indicating the areas of the nose that you're discussing. I want full lips. What does full lips mean? You must be engaged with your injector. If your injector is saying, well, hi, Miss Rose, okay, so you want full lips. Okay, let's grab this syringe and I'm going to give you full lips. Suppose they don't know what full lips are. If you're talking to someone who have naturally thin lips, if you're speaking to a male with naturally thin lips or no lips, how does he know what full lips are unless you show him what you mean on your lips? And there's so many different types of features in the face that it's impossible for someone of a different culture, language barriers, or differences to understand exactly what you mean unless you are using pictures, you're pointing at your face, or you're listening for your injector to agree and that they understand what you are saying. Third, beauty shaming. Beauty shaming, beauty shaming. So beauty shaming is when you're told what beauty should look like and what you don't have that represents beauty. Now, many years ago, even up until today, we have many practitioners telling you what beauty looks like. Who designed the brow? Who designed lingerie? Who designed breast implants? Who designed, everything that women use? So men basically design everything and men tell you what beauty is. But really, you know what beauty is. You know what you want to look like. Therefore, beauty shaming is a big deal within this industry. If you have sharp, full, vibrant features, make sure your injector understands that that is your beauty and that is what you're looking for. And if they don't understand, you will hear it in the intonation. You will hear it in their explanations to you. You will see it in their expressions. Make sure your injector understands you and that you're not being beauty shamed. What beauty looks like depends upon what you consider beauty, not what your injector considers beautiful and not what 17 magazine considers as beautiful. Beauty is within you. Beauty is where you want to remain. We are all beautiful in our eyes. We are queens and we're princesses, and let's make sure that your injector understands that. Next is the educated injector. Now, you must understand that in this day and age, we're having weekend courses on Botox and fillers, and individuals or practitioners are taking these courses, and you may not be getting the best hands-on treatment. So one of the things you need to understand is know how educated your injector is on this topic. This isn't something that you learn in medical school. This is something that you learn after you graduate. So every surgeon out there learn medical aesthetics and injectables after they graduate, after they open their own office. Every PA, every nurse practitioner will learn this after medical school. So first question you should ask is, where's your certifications from? And when was your last hands-on education? Hands-on means that you're able to use the products on patients. So hands-on means is the difference between hands-on and didactic is one is just reading and listening. So in aesthetic medicine, for injectors, we need hands-on. Make sure your injector had his last hands-on training in less than 1 year or within the year. What type of Botox do you use and why? Now, there are 4 different types of Botox on the market, and I bet you can't tell all 4. There's Dysport, Botox, Xeomin, and Jeuveau. Now, Jeuveau is the newcomer on the market. Xeomin has been around for many years. Botox is the granddaddy of all Botox. It's been around from the beginning. And Dysport, which was introduced around 2009. Each of these have slight differences. They're all the same botulinum type A. Botulinum type A. Except that the concentration of what is working for you is different in each Botox vial. So this is one piece of information you have to understand. Not all Botox products on the US market are the same. If you leave the US, there are many more types of Botox in the world, but within the US there's only 4. Now, which product is best for you? That depends on your injector. It depends on what you're looking for. In my opinion, if you want really super fast and quick results, meaning if you want to be in the office by Tuesday, Wednesday, and look great by Saturday, I use Dysport, of course, because it's super fast. Botox has been around for a very long time. It'll do the job. It works very well. It'll take a few more days before it starts to work, but they all tend to last roughly around the same time. I tell all of my patients anywhere between 3 and 5 months will be your longevity for botulinum toxin A, which is all of the Botox on the market. However, some of them don't quite seem to last very long. That's another topic for another time because it's very in-depth. Number 3, what type of filler do you use and why? Now, there are over 15 different types of fillers in the US market. Outside of the US, there's probably over 100 different types of fillers. Which filler do you use and why? Within the United States, there are two major brands, Juvederm and Restylane. Of those two major brands, they give different results. So your practitioner should never just grab one product and inject. If your practitioner is just grabbing one product and injecting all of the patients with that one product, then I'm sorry, they need a little bit more training. However, I would say that the Restylane family gives you more structure and you are able to sculpt the face. The Juvederm family gives you more volume and you can create shapes such as curvatures and volumization within the face. Now, in everyone's face, there's only two types of shapes that you can possibly look for, either an angle or curve. And depending on what you need, either Juvederm family of products or Restylane family of products will do the job for you. But there's never one size fits all. Make sure that your injector is telling you which Botox they're using and which filler they're using, but more importantly, why they're using it. Very important, why they're using it. What questions do you have about Botox or fillers? Let us know. Post your comments below. Don't forget to follow us at Diamond Words Podcast. Our next episode will be 3 ways to get a facelift without the surgery.